What is up, you guys? It's your girl Kayla Marie, and today we are creating a Halloween website banner. Now, I'm not too sure if the dimensions are correct for each website, but these are the dimensions that I use. So you want to go ahead, click on Create a Design, go to Custom Size, type in 1880 by 940 px. So create a design. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to click on Elements, and we are going to find a background for our Halloween website. So I'm going to go ahead, click on Elements, type in Halloween. Okay, you guys, so there's so many different options. Go ahead, choose whatever background you want. So I'm either going to go for maybe this one or there's just so many different backgrounds to choose from. I like this one as well, so I may go for, let's see, this one. Oh, I like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna choose this background. We're gonna go ahead, go to lines and shape, and then we're gonna click on this one. So we're gonna put this at the bottom. Okay, I think I'm gonna think about right here is about cool. So we're gonna go to color, and I'm going to go with black. So far this is looking good. I love this background. It just gives Halloween vibes. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and upload our model. So the models I'm using are from Fashion Nova. They are not my models, of course. This is just for video purposes, so please use your own models. So I do have a couple models that I uploaded. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to choose these two, since she has on a Halloween costume. Okay, we're going to go ahead, go to edit image, and then we're going to remove our background. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and wait. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to place her over here. Now, the background remover is only for people that have the Canva Pro account, but you can also go to remove background BG. And then here's the website, and then you could just upload it and then delete it from there. So let's go ahead and go back to our design. Okay, so we have her. Now we're going to go ahead and press apply, and then we're going to go back to upload. We're going to upload our second image, so I'm going to use this one. Go ahead, edit image, remove background. Okay, so now we have both of our images uploaded. So now we are going to go to edit image, scroll down, go to filter, and then I'm going to click on afterglow. So afterglow just brightens up your image. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that to both images, lighten them up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go back, and then we are going to add a glow. So you see how the moon is glowing? I'm going to add some glow to her. So go to shadow and then go to glow. Now, sometimes this always messes up in Canva for some reason, so I'm praying it doesn't mess up while I'm doing it. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to add a white background. Now we're going to size this to about 7, and then we're just going to go ahead and put this all the way down to 20. So I want it to look like she has a glow coming from the moon. Go ahead, apply. We're going to move over to this one. Same thing. Go ahead, go to glow, see controls, 7, and then we're going to blur this all the way out. Make sure to change it to white. So let's see what the transparency is. Okay, maybe I should have left that alone. And I'm not even too sure. We're going to go ahead and reset it. That's at 50. Blur it all the way out. 7. Okay, you guys, make sure I change it back to white. Now what we want to do is we want to make sure our images are pushed all the way to the back. So backwards and push backwards. There we go. So sometimes these images do get a little blurry after a while, which I don't know why Canva does this sometimes. So now what we're going to do is we're going to upload our font. So go ahead, we're going to add a font. Now, this part is a little bit tricky. Well, not really tricky, but Canva doesn't have the font that I want. So I am going to go ahead, go to the font. Next, I am going to upload a Halloween font. So go ahead, scroll down, choose a font that you want. The one I chose was this one. So just go ahead, download it. Now these are only for personal use. If you are selling these images, I wouldn't recommend them because the font is only for personal use, but do what you want to do. So I downloaded the font. Next, we're going to go back to Canva. So we're going to go click on the text. Next, we're going to go ahead, click this. And then right over here is where your fonts are going to be that you download. So go ahead and click add your brand fonts in brand kit. So right over here is where you would download all the different fonts. Go ahead, upload your font, choose your font, and then press open. So I'm not going to do it because I already have the font uploaded. So we're going to go ahead, go back to our design, and then choose our font. So if you want to use the font that I am using, everything has to be in capital letters. So I'm going to put in Spooky, and you have to do it one by one. So I'm going to go ahead and do Spooky. And then I'm going to duplicate. And then I'm going to put in season. So you can type in whatever you want. I'm going to go ahead and go with spooky season. There we go. So now that we have them both lined up, we are going to go ahead and change the color. So I'm going to go ahead, click effects, neon, intensity all the way to 100. And then I'm going to choose a orange color. So let's check out the orange. Let's go back to effects. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to choose this color. So here is the code for that color if you want to use the same color that I'm using. So it's peach. I'm going to go ahead, change this one to the same thing. Go to effects, click on neon, intensity to 100, and there we go. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to group the two words together. Go ahead, drag over both words, click on group, and now we have them both grouped. So we're just going to put this, let's see if it'll put it in the middle for us. No, so we're just going to put it right about there. So right here in this black box, I'm going to go ahead and type in get up to, we're going to say 40% off, use code, and then we're going to come up with a code. So I'm going to go with save 40. So I'm going to go ahead and change this text to white. Okay. And then I'm going to change this text that says save 40. I'm going to leave that orange. So let's go ahead, let's get this down to about 45.2. Go ahead and drag this out. So we're going to put this in the middle. Okay, so next we're going to change the font. So the font we're using is this one. Okay, now we're also going to go ahead, we're going to duplicate it. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Well, I don't know if I'm saying the word right, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. And this one, I'm going to say limited time only. And we're going to change this to purple. And then we're going to put this really small to 30.2. Then we're going to add it right at the bottom. So we got this all done. So the next thing we are going to do is we need to add the Shop Now button. So we are going to go back into Elements, click on the square, then we're going to put this down right over here. Okay, so right about here. Let's get this to the middle. Okay, so I'm going to change this to black. Okay, now we're going to go to text and we're going to go to this and then we're going to type in Shop Now. Okay, so let's change this to white so we're able to see it. Change this to white. Okay, now we're going to go ahead, change the font. So let's see what font we're going to use. I'm going to play around with fonts. Okay, so I'm going to use this font right here. Now we are going to size this because I feel like this is too big, but we're going to group it. So drag your mouse over it, both items, and then group. So now it's grouped. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make this just a little small. Now I'm not too sure how it looks on the website. If you can add this on the website, just put the Shop Now button on there, but I'm just going to add it for video purposes so you guys can see what it looks like. So I think I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, so we are almost done, you guys. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to add some lightning to the background. So I'm just going to go to Elements, type in lightning. And then the lightning that I'm going to choose is this one. Okay, so now you want to go ahead, go to edit image, and then remove background. Okay, you guys, so now we have our lightning effect. So this part right here is a little tricky. So I want the lightning to go over the box at the bottom, the black box at the bottom, and the words, but I don't want it to go over the spooky season in the Shop Now. So what I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to move the text to the front. So position that. Okay, so it says it's in the front. It's in the front of, okay. See, you guys, this part gets a little tricky sometimes. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna So I'm gonna go ahead and position this backwards. Okay. Now you see how everything moved forward. So this is looking just how I want it to. Now I think I'm going to move this over just a little bit so you can kind of read the words. Okay, you guys, so that is it for my Halloween website banner. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. And also tag me in your design on Instagram. I will leave my Instagram in the description down below. Go ahead, feel free to tag me in your design because I would love to see what you came up with. So that is it for this video. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.